Yeah, no, I liked how we played better in the second half, which was good. It's hard to play 48 minutes, but we handled the halftime well, I thought, and came back and played. I told them we're going to play a great second half, and I thought we did better and played better. 16 assists in the second half compared to our 8 in the first half. That's the most telling one to me. Defensively, pretty solid as far as we wanted to guard the three, so we did that pretty well. We've gotten better at that. That's been our emphasis. Ball screen coverage wasn't quite as good. Late in the game, obviously, they got some layups. We told him that the kid was going to keep going. He did. One, Elliott. So, we got out and ran in transition and got some things. We were deflections. We were active. We made them. We took away the catch and shoots, and we made them dribble the basketball. So I thought that was good. But the turnovers is concerning to me. We've got to do a better job, and we kept talking about it throughout the game. We just kept turning it over. So that's the biggest disappointment. But a lot of positives. Shot a good percentage. Got the ball inside enough. Should be more though. So we've got to. But we shot it well. We got our deflections at a high number. I think it was a record number, and happy for how we played in the second half, especially.
Coach, on Thursday night you talked a lot about wanting to see better ball movement offensively. Did you see that tonight?
A little better second half. First half not as good. I mean, they were going to be aggressive. They're going to deny, so they're going to break up some things. Took us out of the rhythm. We talked about it. I don't know if we were able to simulate it well enough in practice. The overplays, and we just over dribbled some and didn't handle it well. You're gonna have maybe you can justify maybe a few more turnovers because of how they play, but it wasn't really because of the pressure. But second half much better ball movement, especially at the start of the second half.
Are you worried about the slow start so far? Or?
I mean, I don't know. Alabama, we got off to a great start, as I said in the scrimmage. I could really think back to the other ones. I mean. Sometimes you're gonna miss a couple shots early, but we gotta get better. I mean, we gotta get better. We've got some opportunity to do that. So, start and finish. Excuse me.
From that Alabama scrimmage to tonight, how have you seen this team grow?
Well, we didn't have some guys in a couple of those games early, but our defense is better. There's no question. It's better. It's not where it needs to be. We got to keep striving to get better, but that's our biggest improvement. Offensively, I think we can be better. The turnovers a little bit. As I said again, I guess I'll repeat it again, but the turnovers probably the thing sticks out. We got to improve the most on the offensive end. Defense, we took away 3, so that was better.
What was Jameer able to provide tonight on both sides of the floor?
He comes up with loose balls. He gets deflections. He's we want him to push the basketball. Just some turnovers got to be cut down. We want to have elite assist to turnover ratios from our guards, especially our point guards, and that's really what I continue to challenge. But he makes open shots. Tonight he missed some threes, but they weren't great ones. The one in the first half. He's becoming a better and better defender, and as he gets used to our rules and what we're trying to do with our team defense. So, we have an opportunity to be a great defensive team. We're not there yet, but we're striving to get there with our new guys and our depth. So, we got to use our depth. Kind of, I think one of the things we just concerned about, and it always is, when you get so many guys playing 10 guys, they're trying to figure out how they get a few more minutes maybe, and we're trying to emphasize that it would be by defense. We chart every game and mistakes and breakdowns, and so that's how they're going to play more. The most solid guys do, because all of our guys can score. Excuse me.
You've got Micah at the 2, and you've got Eamon at the 3 to start these first 3 games. How have you? What's your impression of their kind of new adjusted roles and how they're taking to those?
Well, Eamon's not that different. I mean, it's our position in 3 and 4 is not that much different. Really, hardly any difference. Defensively doesn't change much for him. Micah's playing both. Started at the 2. I wouldn't be surprised it's about even, balanced minutes between those 2 spots. There's a little different on our offensive sets, but nothing really defensively different. So we've talked to him about it and making those adjustments when he's at one spot and the other. But if you want to play and you want to be versatile, you got to go play a couple of different spots and know what you're doing. And it should be something that's it's a better. So we can play small, we can play bigger. Obviously, we start big, but we generally play a little smaller as the game goes.
I know you talked a lot this offseason with E-Man about defense and three-point shooting and some of those things you need to work on. Have you seen improvement in
Yeah,
those
no,
areas?
defensively, there's no question. He's better on the perimeter. I thought he played really hard all the way through. He got a couple fouls early. But I thought he was really good. I also pointed out Chuck. I think Chuck is in his last 2 games is defended much better, and he had 7 rebounds as well. So he was our lead rebounder. So I wouldn't be surprised to see where he charts out on our things on our defense. I remember one time he got beat, but I thought he did some better things, and that's what they need, and that's what we need. If we can just get across our guys, we're going to play the best defenders. That's what we continue to strive. Tell them, because really there's not much difference, and some guys have gotten better defensively because of that, and if they recognize it, they will see the results.
Any last question for Coach? All right, thanks.